router 1 the same way. Okay, so I go to router 2, no, router 1. Okay, so I have to go to configuration mode. Okay, enable um, config T. Okay, then I go for host name R2. Okay, so and I need to configure the IP from the interface. So I start with interface. Okay, the interface we're using here is F00. Okay, so after the interface, then the IP address 192.168.20.1. Okay, 255.255.255.0 as the subnet mask. Okay, so I go in, no shutdown. Okay, exit. Okay, so I have to configure also for the serial port interface. Okay, S010. Okay, so done with the interface. Okay, so 192 dot. Okay, so IP first. IP, then address. Okay, so then 192.168 dot. For router 2 should be 30.2, right? Yeah, so basically if you come back here, it's 30.2 actually. So yeah, so 30.2 dot 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 0 actually. Okay, so then we enter, no shutdown, and then exit. Okay, so yeah, now we have to configure the network between the two routers. So basically, if I go back to the topology, okay, just to show you from the topology, we just configure this and this, and now we want to configure this. Okay, so basically 192.168.30.0 need to be connected actually. So I have to do this from both routers, router 1 and router 2. Okay, so basically I have to come here, configure this from the two routers actually, two network between the two routers. So I'll start with router 1 actually. So I go to router 1, enable config T. Okay, so router one, then I need to do IP. Okay, IP routes. Zero dot zero dot zero. Okay, zero dot zero dot zero. That's zero. Okay, then serial 0/1/0. Yep. Okay. So I can exit. I'll do the same thing on router 2. So I go to router 2. This is router 2. Okay, so basically on router 2, I need to do IP routes. Okay, the routing protocol. On S0 and 0. Okay, so I exit also this. So I'm done with this. Yeah. So I believe now we should have connection between R1 and R2, and we should be able to do some things. Yeah, you can see that there's a connection between an R1 and R2, and we should be able to do some things also. So between this PC1 to PC2, yeah, that's a successful connection. Also between PC3 and 4, also that's successful connection. So let's see across the other side from PC1 to PC3, it fails. Okay, it's okay. We can see also from PC um, PC2 to PC3, it was successful. So actually, that's a connection. Yeah, it's a connection. So meaning that maybe there's some IP issues with PC1. Okay, so let me check PC2 and 4. It fails. Okay, so basically, I have succeeded in connecting this. I will check router 1 to router 2. It was success. So actually, there's ICMP connection between router 1 and 2. This is good. So I go to the. I now have to connect. I have to configure the extended ACLs protocol. So I have to go to the extended ACL section. I'm trying to block internet, network connection between for PC0 and PC1 from receiving, accessing ICMP and TCP packets from PC2 and PC3. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to do. So basically, I need to do these steps on router 1 because router 1 basically is the closest as the source, as is the source to actually is the source to 0 and 1. Okay, this is 0 and 0 1. So since I'm going to do extended ACLs, I need to configure on piece, router 1. So I check router 1 here. Okay, so this is router 1. Okay, so I configure this here. Config T. Yeah, so I need to do IP access list, that's ACL, extended, then you can give it a name. Okay, so I want to give it a name called mm, no access. That's one word. So it's a named extended ACL. Okay, so after which I need to do the deny ICMP. ICMP. Okay, deny ICMP from 192.168.10.0 actually. Okay, so 192.168.10.0. Okay, so I need to do the I mean the subnet max 255.255.255.0. Okay, echo input detected. So I have ICMP deny ICMP 192.168.10.0 255.255. So I'm going to ICMP. Okay, so 192.168. Okay, 10.0. Okay, 0.0.0.255. There you go. One nine two one six eight 10.0. Okay. Yeah. Okay, it's seeing it, the issue here. Turn that 0. And the subnet max, because I have to use actually the source and the destination IP addresses and the subnet max. So 192.168, yeah, 255.255.255.0. So this is the subnet max for the source. Now for the destination, I need to go 192.168.30.0 also. Okay. and then I go 255.255.255.0. Then I go echo. Yeah, so it accepts now. So I need to do also for TCP. Okay, so I simply need to do the same. Okay, but now for the TCP, so I will go TCP. Okay, 192.168. Okay, 10.0. 255.255.255.0. Okay, 192.168.30.0 and then 255. Okay, 255.255.255, and then I have to go equate basically the port number 21 for TCPs. Okay, so it accepts. Then I need to do a deny any. Okay, explicit deny actually for all the IPs. So deny any any. Okay, so exit. Okay, so I go to the interface. F00, and then I need to do IP access list group. Yeah, so I need to do access, no access, no access, incomplete. Actually, I need to do in, no access in. Okay, so it's normally no access in or no access out. In this case, it's no access in. Yeah, so now it accepts. Then I simply exit. So basically, this is the configuration for this. Okay, so I can exit as well and try some things. Let's see how it works. Okay, so I go back here. I'm trying to see. Um, okay, so I want to do PC3 to PC1. Good, it fails 3 to 1, so it's blocking ICMP as predicted, which is good. Okay, so let me do 4 to 1. Excellent. Also, it fails, also blocking ICMP as predicted. Let me do basically 4 to 2. Also, it fails, blocking ICMPs as predicted. 3 to 2. So you can see basically 3 and 4 cannot ping ICMP packets to 1 and 3 actually. So basically this is a successful connection, okay, for this. So this is basically this is the connection that we have to do in order to block ICMPs from pinging to the other side of the network. Okay, that's pinging PC1 and PC2. So this is a successful connection actually. So let's see which other question do we have here. Okay, so we have a question that also says that we should try to do the extended named ACL call no access that will block also ICMPs being sent by zero, basically PC0, okay, blocking PC0 from sending ICMP packets to 2 and 3. So basically it means that in this case we have to do it from router 1, sorry, from router 2, okay, so because now the source is what? 2 and 3. So we have to look at 2 and 3 as the source, and the closest router to 2 and 3 is R2. So we have to do the connection, I mean, the configuration from R2 this time. Okay, so I will have to do it this way. Okay, so enable config T. Okay, so now I have to do, that's a hint actually. So I'm going to follow the hint in order to do this configuration using R2. Okay. Yeah, so basically we have to do the extended ACL. Okay, so you have to see IP, okay, access list. What type of access list? Extended. Okay, so extended. Okay, so what is the name of the extended? No access. This time with a little bit of underscore. Okay, so different name actually. So this no underscore access. Okay, the previous one is simply no access, while this one is no underscore access. Okay, so the next thing is we need to deny ICMPs. So I have to do deny. Okay, then ICMPs. Okay, so now we have to be careful. We have to write correctly. Basically, the complete IP address. Okay, so I will use 192.168. Okay, 168 dot what? Yeah, so from router 2 is gonna be dot 20. That's 0 actually. So 255.255. Okay, dot 255. That's 0. So this is the source IP and the market, the subnet mask. How about the destination? The destination, we're gonna use 192. Okay, 168. Actually, we're gonna use 30 also. That's 0. Okay, and then it goes to 55. Okay, to 55. That's 255. That's 0 actually. Okay, so we um, can do the EC here. Echo first. Okay, so we're gonna do the echo. Yeah, so we're gonna do the echo. We can as well do for the TCP. So the same thing is gonna be TCP here. Okay, TCP. Okay, so this will gonna be 192.168.20.0, 192.168.30.0, and then this is going to be what? Echo 21. Okay, that's good. Exchange one. Okay, so next thing is we have to simply deny actually. So we're gonna use deny ICMP any. Okay, we're gonna do deny, also deny explicit deny, actually TCP. Any. Okay, so I will do also deny instead of permit. I will use deny IP any. Okay, exit. Yes, I'm done with this. I can do my show run. Okay, I cannot do show run from here. I need to exit again. Okay, so I go for show run from here. Router terminal, show run configuration. Yeah, so this is configuration so far. Yeah, this for the routing. Okay, this is the extended ACL configuration. Okay, for no access. Okay, so deny, excellent. Okay, so this is it. Basically, I go back here now. Okay, so I'll try to do some pings and see. Now from the left hand side to the right hand side, I will see. Okay, also it fails now. Okay, uh, from PC1 to PC3, also it fails now. Okay, from PC2 to 4, it fails again. Then from PC2 to the PC3, it also fails. So basically, ICMP also is blocked from the other side. Basically, what it means is PC1 and 2 cannot send any ping ICMP pings to PC 3 and 4, and also 3 and 4 cannot send pings to actually um, 2 and 3. So it was a successful configuration, as you can see. Okay, we can run a simulation. Okay, so you can see the packets. Uh, yeah, you can see the packet simulation is showing where it's been blocked. Okay, so it shows the rate cannot actually pass here. So this is it actually. So yeah, once you run the simulation on real time, you will see that basically the connection is being blocked at this point, because this is where we have actually our ACL configuration actually. So it's a successful configuration. Yeah, everything shows correctly now. Good. Yeah, so you can go through it by yourself, try to do it also. I made some little adjustment to the lab manual to make sure it fit into what I want to do here at this moment. So yeah, so this is it. Just try to follow what I do, and you will be able to do it correctly also. Thank you for